Hello, I'm here today with VGTBL.PL. They are a band from Poland who have released their first album on the 19th of September 2025, Vegetables Worldwide, and 2 singles since then. They're currently on their Polska Gurom tour, and so that I don't mess it up too much, could you yourselves please say how you would define the genre that your music moves in?
I would say we do vegetablecore, vegetable pop, everything vegetable. However, some people might describe it as hyperpop with parts of jazz, parts of punk, electronic music. It's kind of like a fusion of different genres. It's like just music for a good time.
Yeah, we play onion core, like very layers, much everything.
It's a blend of everything for sure. And so that the people who don't yet know, I know you have to say it in every interview, how did you two meet and start working together?
Okay, so I met this guy on the internet, on this particular platform that you might know called TikTok, and I stumbled upon a video of Franek singing and dancing on a broccoli, which kind of intrigued me, got my attention for sure, and I asked him whether he wants to do a song. So he said, sure thing. We did one song, then we did another. Then we were like, okay, might as well do a gig now, and might as well do a second gig. And suddenly enough, we started a band. We used to be called, for those who don't know, we used to be called Franek Warzywa i Młody Buddha, which means Frankie,
Vegetables.
and Young Buddha. But right now we are VGTBL.PL because we are from Poland and we sing about vegetables. It's quite self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Exactly. And where did the fascination with vegetables come from? From what I can tell, it started with Franek.
Yeah.
But why vegetables? Why not rivers or rocks or...
Yeah, I mean, it all started as a kind of this goofy project for one of my classes during my studies at Academy of Fine Arts in Warsaw, in Poland, and so I started to make for the 3D animation class. I started to make these animations of different Polish celebrities turned into different vegetables and making a whole lore and building a world around it. And that's how it started. Just like I was like, let's do the first thing that comes to my mind, and it was making pudzian turned into paprika, which pudzian is the famous Polish strongman, and then it came to different celebrities, and then we started doing music, basically, like very, very, very random coincidences that led to us being here tonight in London.
Yeah. I think you can still see those first vegetable animations at the start of your Instagram.
Yeah, I put them back because they were archived for a long time.
By popular demand.
Yeah, but there are still some hidden gems that are only on the archived on the YouTube and
Only fans.
Not to be seen. Yeah,
Vegetable fans.
Yeah.
only vegetables.
And according to the YouTube views, Święto Ziemniaka is your most famous song. Are you happy with that being the case, with it representing your sound? Did the indirect shout out from Yost do anything for you at all? How did you feel with that?
So I would say I am definitely incredibly proud of this song, of where it has gone, because before this song we had I'm just very happy that's the song that most people know us from, because we used to have a song called Szkoła, and that used to be kind of like the main hit. But I'm pretty sure that like most of our newer fans and newer people that like get to know us, they don't even know that we released this song. So we are very happy about that.
I mean, answering your question about Joost Klein, the very indirect shout out, because he didn't even mention the name of the song or the name of the band.
He said
It
Polish
was,
potato song.
yeah, Polish potato song.
People had to do their research themselves.
Yeah, it did kinda a lot for us, and the song already had very good moment at the time, because we ourselves promoted it with a small success during that time. That's how Joost even knew about it. And then
But kind of like elevated.
Yeah, him mentioning it just pushed it a bit further, and that's how it has right now like 1.5 million views on YouTube, so, which is crazy.
What is your usual creative process nowadays? What comes first? The melodies, the lyrics, the music video concept? What comes first?
I would say nowadays we try to get as much in the studio as we can and do the process in such a way where we used to write some of our stuff online, because I used to live in a different country, in the Netherlands, but right now we try to just make it as much in place as possible. And overall, sometimes it could be a theme for the song that inspires us, but very often, because I make quite a lot of music and quite a lot of beats as well, so we just like do a selection, we listen to some stuff. One of my favorite ways of being inspired by to make music is by actually listening to music, you know, because I listen on like a daily basis and there's constantly new music to like check out. So suddenly we're like, oh shit, this is incredibly nice, and I would love to do something in a similar vein, you know. And we listen to 2 or 3 different tracks, we mash them up, and then suddenly something of ours comes out of it.
Yeah, we like to improvise for sure. The best stuff comes out of improvising and just jamming and or listening to something when we are on the road in a car and just recording all like on the voice memos the lyrics that come to our minds and yeah, it's like everything at once, but for sure we take a lot of from the melodies that Adam brings before, with like some beats that Adam already made, but sometimes we start something from the scratch. It really depends. If we are in the studio, then we really like to just do something new every time, and yeah, because it's very funny. It's not funny. It's very fun. Funny
where it takes
sometimes
you.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how do you know that you haven't done too much? Because a lot of what you do is a lot. For some people, maybe it's too much. But both musically and visually, it can be a lot. So how do you know to not step over the line, not go overboard? Apart from maybe bet on us, you've mentioned that might be too much.
Well, I think we actually cross the line quite often. Like it's kind of hard to keep track where it is. And I mean, obviously, we cannot please everyone, you know. Like, first of all, we need to be able to please ourselves and be proud of what we do, and then afterwards, whatever kind of like happens next is the outcome, you know, of this whole process of making music. But I mean, there might have been a few moments where we were like, okay, shit, like we are probably
We will be cancelled if we release it.
yeah. We are already like we should be cancelled by like different standards, but like we cannot, you know, we adhere to our own vegetable values.
Then that's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
You've also said that you get to play bigger festivals usually outside of Poland. Do you have any theories as to why that is? And are there any Polish festivals that you still wish for? Apparently not Męskie Granie, you've said.
Rock.
Wow. Yeah, there's definitely like 2 or 3 festivals
What's
that
the
like
name of the
we would-
festival in the
So
Go ahead.
There's definitely 2 or 3 festivals that we would love to play, and they're on our bucket list. One of them is the biggest Polish festival in terms of audience. It's called, it used to be called Woodstock. Right now it's called Poland Rock. And I feel like we're from Poland and we rock. We have a guitar and we use it quite frequently. So we check those boxes. Please invite us. We would love to play open air. Used to go there when I was 14. Saw Jack White and Royal Blood and the Black Keys, I think, for the first time when I was there. Death Grips in 2019. But overall, other than that, there's definitely like smaller boutique ones, which it would be nice to play as well. But those 2 are like my main go-tos, which I feel like...
It's the dream, but I wanted to mention also, because people are often asking us about when are we gonna come to Lublin, and there is this amazing festival there called Inne Brzmienia, right? Yeah, we would really love different sounds organized by super lovely people, and we got to know them, and yeah, we would really love to play there because we have a lot of good memories with Lublin. And as well the one festival in the north in Gdańsk, which happens or is it in Gdynia, which happens in September or something like that.
Inside Seaside.
Inside Seaside, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, so these are the ones that we would really love to play as well.
But overall, the question was, why are we mostly invited to foreign ones? I think foreign festivals, they kind of see us as this act that is like quite an entertaining one, and that's how we try to be perceived as well. And whenever you're curating a festival, you want something that it might not sell the most tickets, but it's definitely going to have the most shock value, and it's going to make people remember that they had a good time. And we can provide both of those things, I think, especially for people that don't know us. And I think in Poland, once they see that we provide this sort of entertainment like outside of Poland, then maybe soon enough they will see it as that in Poland as well. I don't know.
And so that those festivals get spoken about because of the shock value.
Yeah, so it's like I think it's definitely profitable for them as well. You know, it's like a win-win situation.
The rebrand to VGTBL.PL was so that international fans can remember your name, can say it at all.
Yes.
And maybe also in the hopes of more connections with artists from other countries. Do you have any names to name of who you'd like to work with? Are there anything in the works maybe already?
Absolutely.
Yeah, there are, of course, we are in the progress of making music, not only touring, but also making music with artists from different places. It's up to you if you want to disclose who we are working with.
Or if not, at least the countries.
Oh yeah, I think we can definitely name some countries. So we weren't joking about the worldwide part. I think it's safe to say that we're gonna have several tracks with some artists from Spain, from South Korea, from Brazil, from Italy perhaps,
France,
South Africa. We try to just include as many countries as possible and like show. I don't think there's been a Polish artist that tried to incorporate, as many artists from abroad. So it's definitely something new, and it's definitely we have no idea what the outcome is going to be. Yeah. But I feel like it's just an important step, not only for us, but hopefully for some other Polish artists as well in the future, which we're both going to be very happy about, giving them a platform.
I'm gonna mention just one artist that we would really love to collab with. His name begins with Jost and ends with Klein. Józef Mały.
Okay, yeah. And do you intend to put all of those songs onto one album that's just a collaborations album, or are you going to be releasing it as singles? Do you know that yet? Have you decided it?
We have decided something. There's definitely going to be new music this year. However, that's so far all we can say. There's a very nice T-shirt that Franek is wearing,
Yeah.
and what we can say, like the leading theme and the overall concept for it is gonna be Europop.
Yeah.
Even with the artists from outside Europe, it's still going to sound like Europop.
Absolutely, it's mostly about the sound and the aesthetic, and it's all gonna make sense, you know. Like
Okay.
About uniting and bringing it all together.
I can tell you, I was actually coming on the way here. I was listening to this artist. It's a Japanese artist called Ayumi Hamasaki, and she has a very nice album called Cyber Trance presents Ayu Trance. Hell yeah! And it's like a remix album. She was like one of the most famous Japanese pop stars, but in 2001 she did a remix album which sounds mostly like trance music, Euro trance, and honestly a bit Europop. And it's like really kind of epic electronic music that sounds very European coded, but it's like mostly sung by a Japanese singer. So I think like it's a certain sound and a certain aesthetic that doesn't require you to be from Europe. You know, it's just mostly us embracing Europe and the European Union as a concept.
Can I just play a song to the microphone?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this was actually South Korean or Japanese?
Yeah, I guess I think it's
Southeast Asian.
Yeah, I think it's a Japanese remix of Dragon Sunny Day. Very nice one. Very niche thing.
Niche Paul.
Yes. In a magical world where Eurovision does fix itself, would you still want to go someday?
Personally, no. Then I will explain myself in a second, but I will give Franek the opportunity.
I mean, it would be it would be fun. I'm not sure if with our project under the name of VGTBL.PL, because or maybe with some special with like a special project that wouldn't be associated with our band. It would make sense. And could be an opportunity to just explore the stage there, and it would be an adventure. But for reasons that Adam is gonna describe, I also don't really want to be like stuck with the Eurovision theme forever.
Yeah, there's definitely like a sense that some artists that went through Eurovision, they're not really being invited to certain places, certain festivals, and not being interviewed. Not, you know, there's a space where once you play Eurovision, you just don't really have the same street cred, you know, which obviously by playing Eurovision, you get so much out of it, you know, and you get so much exposure, which is wonderful. But very often the musical careers are kind of like stagnate and being downsized quite fast, you know.
Yeah, you're always gonna be the Eurovision act, and if Eurovision would be something that wouldn't be negatively associated or like would bring only positive emotions, that it might be different, that people will be just appreciating it and being like, okay, it's a nice thing to have. But also, I mean, we saw like through the recent acts that were on Eurovision were successful, Of course, the first example that we have is our friends from Slovenia, Joker Out, who had their peak right after Eurovision.
Sold out every show.
And right now they had to downgrade the venues that they have played because the hype washed out. And I mean, it's very different for Joost because he does his own thing, and
He also had
he makes it all about himself basically, and about being Dutch, about being Dutch artists worldwide. And that's a huge inspiration for us, that we want to be the Polish artists worldwide, a big Polish artist at Coachella one day.
yeah, 100%.
And I'm not sure if any of the other Eurovision acts other than Joost would be, or Maneskin, but Maneskin is of course another story, would be invited to Coachella or any other festival.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of. We would love to play Primavera. We would love to play Glastonbury. There's like, or maybe Pitchfork Festival. There's definitely a bunch of different stages and spaces, which kind of requires like like honestly some kind of alternative street cred as well, to kind of name it quite bluntly. And I'm afraid that Eurovision itself doesn't really do it. I think both Joost and Tommy Cash are like perfect examples for this, because both of them, they already had quite a big following before Eurovision, and that was just a thing that like gave them even more exposure. And what they did was, you know, they didn't focus like some artists right now on like constantly reminding everyone, hey, I was in Eurovision. They want to do their own thing, which is that's not always the case, and it doesn't mean, you know, like very often that is going to be your peak, and you just have to deal with it, which is
I mean, it's okay, because it's good to have a peak where you sold out Europe tour for like huge venues back to back, and
it's a great time for sure.
Yeah. But it's,
where do you go from there?
It's more important to think what's gonna happen after, and I feel that some of the artists don't really do this, and it can die very quickly. Because there's gonna be another Eurovision next year, and there's gonna be new names, new people to follow, new people to be fans of, and it's very competitive.
I think actually the song Święto Ziemniaka is a very good example of what we're talking about right now, because of like all of this Joost and Eurovision hype. It's most objectively the most known song that we have so far in the internet. But whenever we play a show, it's usually honestly like one of the weaker spots of the set, you know. Like people like it, especially in Poland, but whenever we play it outside of Poland, sometimes we consider not playing it anymore, because there's so many more better songs and more kind of like hype songs where we really feel the crowd's energy is leaning towards those songs and not Święto Ziemniaka, right? So like it's really interesting to see that like some people maybe might consider us like a one-hit wonder, which is like a very funny thing in itself. I really love the concept of a one-hit wonder, and like what happens
very good to be a one-hit wonder, because you are a wonder.
Exactly, and people still remember you, and it's like you still get to play songs 20 years in your career, which is like amazing that people still want to like hear your stuff, you know. Most of the stuff that people release like gets lost, but I think what's gonna happen is like the Polish Onion, we're gonna release like and uncover different layers, you know, and we're gonna kind of show people, okay, these guys aren't one-trick ponies, they actually have like a lot more to offer, which I hope that's gonna be the case.
These guys are multiple hits onions.
You understand everything about the Eurovision ecosystem very well. I think like the only thing you're missing maybe is some Eurovisioners get invited to Prides every year.
Yeah.
That's where they end up, not the big festival stages, but Prides across Europe.
Oh yeah.
And Karja has some success in the States and in Asia, but
Yeah, I think he's having like a tour right now in the US, right? Like I think.
yeah, he's touring with Baby No Money.
Oh, that's a good combo.
Yeah, who's touring with Baby No Money?
Karja.
Karja. Oh, that's nice. That's good for him.
Yeah, I mean it's it's
Yeah,
good to
that's good.
find a space where you try to kind of expand your audience outside of Eurovision, and if that happens for him, that's amazing. I saw him live 2 years ago in the Netherlands. Honestly, it was a very fun experience. I really
but
enjoyed
it
the
was
show.
during Eurosonic, right?
Yeah.
So you saw Karja after the Eurovision
Yeah.
Yeah.
on a showcase festival, trying to break through basically in the market. So he was on Eurovision, but still for the market and music industry, he wasn't an established artist because
He was like one of the bigger acts.
yeah, he was one of the bigger artists, but
Still.
that means that he has a good management and a good direction that they try to find another markets and not only focus about the thing that okay, I was in Eurovision, and always go for more. And I hope the tour with Baby No Money will go very well and will be another chapter or beginning of something new and bigger.
And do you have any other hopes for the future? What are your plans now that the tour is almost over? Is it
Yeah.
working on those collabs? Is there anything else
We
coming?
have one hope for the future. We have multiple hopes for the future, basically. But
Big hope core. So,
we're gonna release a mixtape this year. That's our plan. That we are it's only up to us if it's gonna happen. Our hope is that it's gonna go well, and our dream is to go on a tour supporting Jost Klein.
Yes.
And it's up to him. What's the price?
There is a prize.
Whoa!
Yeah.
How much?
How many leaks?
It's close. Okay. I've now got the game for you. I'm going to read some of your lyrics in a different language.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry if it's pronounced badly. I don't speak all of them.
That's very cool game.
That's exciting.
You don't have to say the language or translate the words, but just name the title of the song.
Great.
And it's going to be a competition, and whoever gets more gets the prize.
Woo! Let's go.
Okay. And you can also stop me if you know it earlier.
Who's first or like Adam,
Who's quicker?
then me?
Yeah.
Who's
quicker,
who's
okay.
quicker? You can also stop me if I say enough and you know what the song is already.
Okay.
Сонце сіє, насміхайся, утихи, шесть сонць.
6 points.
Perfect.
What's
Yes.
the language?
Slovenian.
Oh, okay.
Ok. Io hey, l'arte è davvero fantastica, è davvero divertente creare. Mi piace molto la mia scuola perché è fantastica.
Szkoła.
Kurde, ja już chciałem, ale you learn Spanish.
Italian.
That's this Italian.
Comprare
That's
verdura.
only because we haven't played in Italy yet.
Yeah.
Hopefully next year.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So it's 1-1. Ich hab gestern deinen Traum...
Duża głowa.
Nope, ausgeliehen.
Minus point.
Ich sah, wie du mich darin sahst. Im Gegenzug möchte ich dir meinen geben. Sieh, wovon ich träume.
Oczy.
No.
Oh, bro.
Dobra, dał Adam only.
Meinen geben? Okay, one more time.
One more time. Ich hab gestern deinen Traum ausgeliehen. Ich sah, wie du mich darin sahst. Im Gegenzug möchte ich dir meinen geben. Sieh, wovon ich träume.
Wovon ich träume.
Ja wiem. Największy pomidor na świecie.
Oh, man.
Still no.
The Germans are...
Okay, you know Jost Klein.
Krasnoludki, no.
He has Dromgrot. means dream big, and this song
Follow
has
your
timer. Follow, yeah.
Whoa! We would have never guessed.
Okay.
Oh man. But we don't know. Can you say it one more time? That's just.
Ich habe gestern deinen Traum ausgeliehen. Wypożyczyłem wczoraj twój sen.
Ich hab Oh, wow, that's so
Ich
beautiful.
sah, wie du mich darin sahst. Widziałam, jak ty mnie w tym widzisz. Im Gegenzug möchte ich dir meinen geben. W zamian chcę ci dać mój. See, wovon ich träume. Zobacz.
Znaczy, o czym marzę ja?
No.
Jak powiedzieliście, o czym marzę ja?
See, wovon ich träume.
Yeah, that's.
Beautiful.
I would have never guessed that.
So nobody gets that one. That's okay, because I've got 6 questions, so then there's no tiebreaker needed. W Szteci u Polsku są sztaśni. U Steci okremna.
Święto ziemniaka.
Yes. Slovak.
Of course. We love Slovakia.
I have 2.
Number 5. Dans ta poche, sur la route, on a part l'aventure. Tu es immense, mais avec toi.
Le train avec moi, c'est le train d'amour.
Non.
No? Excuse me?
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going.
Can you start from the beginning?
Okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning. Dans ta poche, sur la route, on part à l'aventure. Tu es immense, mais...
Krasnoludki.
Oh,
Chodźmy na przygodę.
Okay.
This last one, I'm definitely pronouncing wrong, but Franek has already won, because there's only 6 questions. Haka, kogoj wiliat koik porandale. Haka, kogoj wiliat koik. Kogoj wiliat ule mailma, kogo wiliat ule mailma.
Haka. Yes.
I don't think you can get it, it's too difficult. But you are just there.
What language is it?
It's Estonian.
Estonia.
Oh wow. Wait, haka is like thank you?
It's go,
Go.
I think.
Vegetables for life.
Yes.
Yeah, go.
Koiki
go.
wiliat.
Haka.
Koi-
Okay.
Alright.
Wow, this was so nice.
I've got the prize,
Oh shit!
but there are 2, so you just get to choose which one you get.
Oh my god! You don't even know how important this is.
This is like.
We are on tour and we will use it very much.
One with Bobry, one with Złota
want the
Polska
Bobry.
Jesień.
Whoa.
Very cool.
And they're actually
really
from
need
Poland as
socks.
well. Look,
They're
it says
from
on it they're from Łódź.
I know this.
Very
Yes.
cool. Very
Thank
thank you. Very much.
Very
Very
thank you.
Robert.
Very thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure for me too. A bit longer than I expected, but thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I can't wait to finally see the show now.
Let's go.
Siema! O, to jest taki prawdziwy, to jest taki zajebisty setup, bardzo mi się podoba.
No.
To jest taki setup festiwalowy, grunge'owy.
Tak.
To jest taki Nardwar setup.
Totalnie.